So the final season 7. Wow, 7 seasons, crazy. Right around the corner, about to release. Hey, very hyped for what they got going on. The Divide. Figure we take a look at everything that we know so far, everything that's coming out, and yeah, get ourselves ready for a new season of the finals action. So starting off first here, we got a little bit of background. So, hey, CNS, the Rogue Hacker Collective, just hijacked the spotlight. Via boys, Via doggy. The elite cybersecurity giant isn't letting that slide, and the two are about to collide, and you're caught in the middle. This is where the reveal begins over the next 7 days. They'll bring us more information. It's been pretty much 6 or 7 days since this. So we have the, I would say like lore narrative for the season, and then they gave us a couple more little snippets of details. This is probably one of my favorite things right now. So if you don't know, in the finals, there's a bunch of like cosmetics that have like numbers on them, and pretty much at the time of recording, or like pretty much before season 7, the number you got was like randomly generated and you couldn't change it. Now you can pick any number you want. It might be a small thing, but it's big to me, bro. It just adds to the drip. A big part of the finals, especially for me, is drip. Being able to sort of customize that, like that number that represents you, goes a long way. Also, another cool little change is you can now like add stickers to like vaults and cash out stations, which is like a nice little small little personal touch. I know you can like spin the cash out too and shit like that when you're holding it, so just another little thing that kind of adds some flair to the game when you're playing, which I think is pretty cool. Another big thing that I wanted to touch on was the gadgets. This was a very big one for me. So there's going to be 3 new gadgets that comes out for the season. First off, starting off with the light, is the H+ infuser, which is pretty much a healing beam for the light class. It's like more like a healing SMG, but still kind of performs the same functionality. You shoot your weapon at a friendly target who's been damaged, and you'll heal him up. Probably has like a very quick cooldown or like burnout phase where you like can't heal. But hey, as a light character, I've always wanted to be able to like be a pocket medic. I know light get a lot of flack for just like doing whatever, being annoying, but if I can be a support light, hey, that's all I need, bro. That's all I need. For the medium, we got the breach drill, which is pretty much you stick like this big like little drill onto like a wall or like a floor, or like a floor, like a second story floor or something like that, and it'll just like blow a hole in it. And more traversal, more destruction. Definitely more destructive thing for the medium. I think the only thing that we have that mediums have is like the dematerializer, or at least gadget wise, probably like just like the grenades. I think that's it. That like will let you like blow shit up. I mean, yeah, I mean, when it comes to gadgets, environmental destruction type, yeah, that's pretty much the first thing that they got. I mean, unless you like throw an explosive mine at the wall and shoot it, that's probably the only same effect you're gonna get. So definitely a much needed gadget for the medium specifically. And then moving down to the heavy, we have the healing emitter, which is essentially you chuck down like a healing ball that's like stationary, and then it'll heal you and another person in it. I don't know what the cooldown or like heal effect of this will be. Very interested to see how it will like be in action, but this is definitely a nice touch, nice gadget for the heavy as well. Listen, for someone like me, healing is my game. I can frag out and like play the objective all day long, but one of my favorite things to do in the final is like keep people alive and keep people healed. If I could do that as any class, it's always gonna be a banger for me. Now, again, it could be busted how much they heal, how often they heal, and they'll probably nerf it or do whatever they got to bring it in line with the healing beam that the medium has. But I'm glad that all classes have the ability to heal now. I think that's pretty freaking sweet. And then another thing that I wanted to check out over here is the new map, which I think is super sick. So we have a new map called Nozomi Citadel, which takes like the whole sort of concept of like CNS and Via going at it and clashing pretty much like to a T. So it's pretty much like a Japanese like town district. It's first and foremost very colorful, very vibrant. I like the clash of like the like retro futuristic like CNS purple pink fuchsia vibes, and then like the stark contrast of like white black via security. I think it's going to be super cool. It looks very vertical from what I'm seeing. And then like the little dev diary, they said they wanted to kind of make a map that was like nothing we've seen in the final so far. And I mean, at least aesthetically, it's definitely like up there. I mean, it's pretty much already one of my favorites aesthetically. I think the probably one that gives it to me the most is Kyoto, and the refresh for what is that map called? I think the refresh for Las Vegas is actually pretty sweet. I like that one too. But this one definitely seems to be is looking to be my favorite so far when it comes to aesthetics. Definitely can't wait to play that map for sure. Again, at the time of this recording, we are still missing day 6, but I think day 6 they'll reveal the new weapons that is coming for the finals. I don't know. We gotta see. I'm sure they'll give us like maybe one new weapon or something, and I think it's gonna come probably tomorrow or probably like the 11th or something like that when they have their reveal event. But I think we'll get probably one new weapon, maybe two. They've been pretty consistent with like the weapon drops. I'll probably drop like a short or something like that just to kind of be on that, because that's like the last thing that we need for the season. But yeah, that's everything else outside of obviously the kick-ass music.
The best strategy is to just hit your opponent really, really hard.
Love that, bro. Very good, very nice. I'm pretty hyped for the finals, and I need to stay up to date with it a little bit more, especially because it's like one of the games that I'm consistently playing, at least until Arc Raiders or Marathon comes out. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Have you been playing the finals? Are you interested in checking it out at all? Let me know what you guys think. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a couple days for the new season.